Hello, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Alyssa and today I am starting my Deck of Panning project for 2026. Deck of Panning is run by Emily of Emily and Max here on YouTube, and she was inspired by a book version from Books with Maddie. And people play the game slightly differently, so I'm just going to give my rundown, which is the main rundown I think that most people do, is that I pick 5 cards at the start. Emily has all these different prompts that rotate each month, except for the face cards, those stay the same. And yeah, you just pick makeup products, you just pick makeup products that match the prompts as best you can, and you get to pick your uses and that kind of thing, you know, what your goals are. And each month on the 20th, there's an update. And what I like to do is draw 5 new ones, even if I didn't finish any. So sometimes there are months where I had more than 5 prompts I'm working on, but generally I try to set realistic goals for a month unless it's a special type of prompt. So let's go ahead and get into the fun part of picking the cards and seeing what prompts I have. Okay, so I didn't actually look through and see if there's any prompts that I can't do. Like sometimes there's certain ones I just don't have anything for. So usually I just let myself pick another card in place of it if I really can't think of anything. All right, so we've got 3 face cards. I didn't even look to see what they are. Technically, I saw at least part of the board because I'm in the Instagram group, but that was last year, 2025. So I can't say I remember. But all right, so I've got a Queen of Spades, 5 of Hearts, Ace of Spades, Jack of Spades, and 10 of Diamonds. Let's see what all those are. So for the first prompt, it was Queen of Spades. And so all the black queens this year are Mrs. Right Now. So the idea of that was supposed to be something that you're excited to use right now, just, you know, something that feels like more immediate. I already actually have something in mind for that. For 5 of Hearts, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, so something that's easy to do. So, you know, we're starting off easy on that one. Then all the black aces are plan to pan. So I'm gonna look at my goals and see, you know, what I want to pick to bring in. Probably some sort of lip product. I'm definitely, last year was a focus, but I feel like even more so this year because I went a little wild. So jacks, all the black jacks represent another project. I could almost do, well, if it's representing another project, I could do something that would help me out on another project, you know, like working towards it. So let me think. And then 10 of Diamonds is seasonal. So we're in winter. There's not really a holiday going on right now that would be, you know, seasonal that I would want to do makeup for. I guess we're coming up, I was gonna say Valentine's, but Valentine's is kind of like near the end of this month thing. So I don't think I want to do that. So probably just something winter. All right, let me think about these. Okay, I am back. I've made my choices and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So for right now, the one that I already had a feeling for was for Christmas, I received a new eyeshadow palette. And I know I had a video where I talked about not wanting to put eyeshadow palettes on my wish list because then it's still bringing in stuff into my collection. But I needed to give some sort of present idea, and originally I picked a Diveroon palette that only had 9 shadows because I'm like, hey, I like all the shadows. There was maybe only one shade that I thought I already kind of had in some sort of way. It was only 9, so it wouldn't be a huge thing. But then it went out of stock. So I had to give another one, and this palette, I mean, I can't regret it being on my list because it is so perfect for me. So this is the Crystallized palette from Bella Beauté Bar. So that was another brand that, you know, people talk about all the time, and I was so curious. And this is the first time that there was a color story that I was liking everything, that I heard good things about the formula, because sometimes I've heard their shimmers can be squishy, but I heard that this one was not. Yeah, it was just sort of, this is very perfect for me. And so what I like to do when I have brand new products, especially eyeshadow, I want to make sure that I am using it enough to, have a feel for it. So I have used every single shadow, but I want to use every single shadow 5 times before I kind of take it out of my makeup bag. Or, well, I might still choose to keep it in my makeup bag, but before it gets at least like a little break, to use everything 5 times. And so I'm just going to continue. I have tally marks going for it, but I think the most I've used any shade was, let's see. The most I've used some of the shades is 3 times. Almost every other shade has been used only once. So, I don't know if I will be able to get it done in a month because I am trying to use, other eyeshadows and all as well. But I figure, it's okay if this is something that has to continue into the next month. And for easy, something that I am not thinking will take me more than the month to do, is I am going to work on this gloss. I want to use this 10 times. I have a weight and then I will weigh it again. I don't know how many more uses I have on this. Like, I definitely have windowing like all the time now. And so, we'll just make more progress on this because I am trying to use up some of my products before even considering bringing anything new in, which I don't have any thought of bringing anything new, but sometimes I end up in those discount stores and I don't know what comes over me. All right, for plan to pan, something that I don't think I can do it in just the month because this has taken a while just to get to this point. It's a very dry formula. My NYX lip liner, so you can see it is very small and I want to finish it. So this might be, in for a while. I have a weight for it. I also kind of like held it up in my notebook and did a little bit of a line type of thing there. Just a general thing so we could kind of see. But yeah, I'm okay because I want to use this up. It's so little. So maybe this just becomes my main lip liner, like using it half the week or something like that. Just to see. And I think it could go well with the gloss. I think they could pair fine. But this can go with lots of other lip products too. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it out. Both of these are items that I would not repurchase. So if they get used up, then we're good to go. All right, to represent another project, I'm choosing to represent the Expand Those Pans project. And so this palette is going to be hanging around my makeup bag for a while because there is a red eyeshadow that I am trying to hit pan in for my rainbow project pan. And so I don't have pan yet, that's not a spoiler, but there is a shade I do have pan on, and it's kind of hard to see just because I hit pan and then I've used it and it kind of, smeared around in there. Anyway, in Expand Those Pans, you take eyeshadows that already have pan and then you use them 10 times, or at least that's how I do it. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow 10 times and, it's like I'm doing the Expand Those Pans for that shade. And I figure it's handy, like I said, since I'm already going to be having this palette around for a bit. So, I'm not going to use the 2 shadows together, most likely, because the red and that minty green are, I guess you could make a look. I'm not sure how it would be, but it's fine. I can use them separately because, if I'm feeling warm or if I'm feeling more cool, then I've got those options. And finally, for seasonal, I'm actually pulling in something that I've used when I did a 4 Seasons project pan last year. And so there was this blush from Urban Decay, and I use this for winter because it is sort of like this very pinky, just in from the cold type of blush. And this pan is partially because I have scraped some out and used it to mix with other blushes. But I'm actually going to just focus on this 10 times. So I know it's not a huge amount, but I'm also working on this mixed with something else in a little pan I have. I'm also working on finishing my blush from last year. So, I don't want to make it all about this blush. I want to be kind of like finishing up some of those other Frankened blushes and all. But yeah, I figure using this 10 times, and it's the winter thing, and just to kind of use this on its own and not franken with other things, just to refresh my memory on how it is, how it works. Maybe it needs to get decluttered, I don't know. So those are the 5 items that I'm going to be working on this month. If you want to know how it's going to go, then you can tune back in on the next 20th and I will have an update. But you can also subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 500 by the end of this year, so maybe you can help get me there. Until my next video, I hope you'll be doing well, and I'll see you then. Bye! Oh yeah, this is the first video I have filmed since being back. And it actually went pretty well. I didn't stumble as much as I would have thought, but I do need to hurry. I had another 3-hour meeting today. That same monthly meeting thing, and it was 3 hours today, so that took a lot of time. I need to get the laundry out and do some stuff before my oldest comes home. So, bye. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't give away what I'm doing. Or do I hold up these things? I don't know. Do I make like the thumbnail like you don't know? What am I holding? Who knows?